This video was originally part of a Udemy series, and I've decided to make it available for free for you right here on YouTube. If you remember in our last lecture, we talked about spaced repetition and why it's so important to teach your customers exactly who you are. This time I want to talk about something that in most ways is just as important, and that's why should they do business with you? This is the product benefit. Let's get started. Perhaps it's important that we start off with a quick definition of product benefit. In general, you'll find that the product benefit is how you feel about something after you've used it. You see, oftentimes we confuse the benefit with some of the features of a product. I'll come back to this example in a little bit, but I want to start off by talking about the Ford Mustang. Now, the features of the product would include things like a powerful engine and rack and pinion steering, vented disc brakes, all kinds of stuff to make this a terrific sports car. But that is not the product benefit. The product benefit is how you're going to feel once you're in this car. Your wind's gonna blow through your hair and it's gonna be just a wonderful feeling. Let me give you some examples of product benefits as opposed to features. I have to read, by the way. Finger licking good, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, if you're a little older, you may remember an old campaign they did, 49 herbs and spices, but that wasn't a product benefit. It was a feature of the product. Energizer. It keeps going and going and going. Of course, they don't tell you how far it's going to go, nor do they tell you if it'll go any further than the competitor's battery. But it's a terrific slogan. Save money, live better. Walmart plans to change your entire life if you'll just use them. Now, you can have M&Ms. They melt in your mouth, they don't melt in your hands, and that's a terrific product benefit. By the way, you'll notice a benefit does not have to be a big thing in order to be usable. Maxwell House, I kind of like this. Good to the last drop. Now, guys, you got to admit that's a neat benefit. Now, let's talk a little bit more about these features versus benefits. If you were going to make a car commercial, and you were going to make a car commercial about that Mustang. Remember, I told you we'd come back to it. And you've got this powerful sports car. Think for a second. What kind of commercial would you make? You have an idea? Let's see what the pros did. Watch this. At first, you would probably want this car cutting up twisty roads and driving fast, but it's all about how you feel when you see a Mustang. Look at his face. Now, this car is something the guy in green needs. It's about feelings. The little girl, she's a ballerina. But no, she's a Mustang pilot and a dark angel. This is about feelings. So the heavyweights on Madison Avenue are not selling Mustangs at all. They're selling a belief. They're selling this is what you want. It's what you really need to have. Now, how can you apply that to your business? Well, we're back here in North Cyprus, and I want to tell you about a client of mine who happens to be here. This particular client sells real estate, and as you would guess, the client was talking about 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, the features of the house, not about the benefits of the lifestyle here. And if you look behind me, the benefits should be perfectly obvious. So instead of that, now their videos are opening with something like a shot of a sunset on the ocean. The feeling of contentment, fishing, and how fulfilled this particular man is going to be. Clearly, that is a real product benefit because, let's be honest, they sell condos and apartments like this all around the world, including in the town where you happen to live. So the condo itself is not the product benefit. Now, you have to still talk about that, and you have to talk about your hotel or restaurant as well. But the benefit of the product in this case is living on an island far away from anywhere else and enjoying a lifestyle few people can even imagine. So the benefit can be a very powerful thing indeed. Think about your product benefits. Guys, I hope some of this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye-bye.